everybody, and welcome to ABC News. Tonight we have sports interviews, weather, entertainment, food, movies, celebrities, health, and local and national news.
We have an interesting lacrosse interview, what you should be expecting weather-wise, the latest from Charlie Sheen, poison peanut butter, what to see in theaters, the hottest restaurants, a celebrity interview, and all. Those news stories and more. All the latest from around the globe, you heard it first right here on ABC Channel.
Hello, here is Selena Gomez, and I love your new hair, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, here's the questions. How's your show, Wizards of Waverly Place, going?
Well, right now, Max is a girl. My character, Alex, is not very bright, and we keep crossing the spells, so it really keeps you on your toes.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you find it offensive that they only play your music on Radio Disney?
Really? I thought they played it everywhere. Oh, no wonder why I keep saying track one.
Okay. Do you consider you and Justin Bieber a thing?
Oh, yes. He's my snuggly boo-boo.
How is your family coping with your new fame?
They're getting used to it, but they don't know I'm worth it.
Are you using Justin Bieber to gain popularity?
That's not true. I don't need popularity. I'm so popular.
Okay then. Yeah. Are you going to have a movie that takes your fans through your journey of becoming famous?
No, they won't let me, but I think I should.
Okay. Is there going to be another Wizards of Waverly Place movie?
No, I'm done with that garbage. I'm trying to get them to kill my character. Oh.
Are you soon going to expand your acting career?
I don't need to. I'm just so amazing.
Okay. Are you getting death threats from Justin Bieber fans?
Yeah, it really scares me.
Will you make a song with Justin Bieber?
No, I tried, but they said I have no talent. Those are lies, though.
That's sad. All right, Selena Gomez.
Thank you.
New restaurant is Cedar Grill. It's on Bloomfield Ave, and its famous sandwiches are the Fat Night, Fat Bada Bing, Fat Soprano, Fat Goomba, and Fat Godfather, all from Cedar Grill. And we rate the Fat Night the best because it has mozzarella sticks, marinara sauce, French fries, and chicken. So, and it's really good. You can only have it if you're really hungry, but it's a very big sandwich, and it only costs $6.50. So it's a pretty good deal.
Now for our movie review. For the movie reviews this week, we have Never Say Never, which is a documentary about Justin Bieber, latest pop teen sensation, and how his exciting life has led him to his famous career. It stars Justin Bieber as himself and Miley Cyrus as herself. All in all, we rate it 1.2 stars. Never Say Never, director's cut, coming soon. Next, we have Hall Pass. This is a story about a couple of guys given permission from their wives to do whatever they want for 1 week with no consequences. It stars Owen Wilson and Jason Sudeikis. We rate it 5.2 stars. Lastly, there's Big Mama's House, Like Father, Like Son, which is about an FBI agent who goes undercover at an all-girls school with his son because he witnesses a murder. It stars Matthew Fogel and Don Reimer. We rate it 2.8 stars. And that's all for the movies this week.
Charlie Sheen has recently been kicked off CBS. He has done many drugs and has used prostitutes. Almost no other celebrity has ever acted this way, not caring what the awful outcome would be. He has denied that he has been drinking on the set, but others would say different. Rob Lowe will be replacing him on the show. He himself thinks Rob is a good actor and is happy he is taking his place on the show. He has also recently half apologized about the mean comments he has said about his co-star on 2.5 Men. He has finally admitted that he is not winning, as he says. He feels as if he is losing everything, including his mind. On the other hand, he's actually been in a new comic book. That's the latest on your favorite messed up stuff.
Which one are you?
Recently, Skippy Peanut Butter has been recalled due to possible salmonella. They have recalled Skippy Reduced Fat Creamy Peanut Butter Spread and Skippy Reduced Fat Super Chunky Peanut Butter Spread. They found this out during a random taste testing. This had never happened to any other peanut butter company. A spokeswoman for the Federal Center for Disease Control says the agency is monitoring for possible cases of illness connected to the peanut butter. Salmonella can cause serious and sometimes fatal infections in those who weakened immune systems. A salmonella outbreak in peanuts 2 years ago killed 9 people. The company that makes Skippy peanut butter says fewer than 3,000 jars possibly contain salmonella. Made it to store shelves just a tiny 30,000. The only good news is that no other Skippy peanut butter was affected, and that the also good news is that they still.
Tuesday at 12 o'clock, UConn beat DePaul 79-62. UConn's phenom, Kemba Walker, had 28 points and 6 assists in that game. The Connecticut's wingman, Jeremy Lamb, also had a big game for them, and their big guy, Alex Oriaki, also had 3 blocks. This was Connecticut's first Big East tournament win in 6 years. The last one was against Rutgers in the quarterfinals. Hollinger Team Power Rankings set a new top 5 out this week. Number 1 is Los Angeles Lakers, who had a big win against the Spurs, 99-83 in San Antonio. The Spurs have now dropped down to 3 in this list. Number 2 is the Bulls, who had 2 wins against the Heat and against the Spurs. Their best player, Derrick Rose, is looking to win the MVP this year. They're second place in the Eastern Conference right now. Third is the Spurs, who had a humiliating loss at home, 99-83 against the Lakers, who are now first in the list. Fourth is the Boston Celtics, who are currently first in the Eastern Conference, 2 games above the Bulls, and they're coming off a loss to the Clippers, 108-103, in which a game that gave up a lot of points to Mo Williams, who had 28. And fifth is the Dallas Mavericks, who are on a little bit of a slid over the last couple of games. They won their last one by 3, and they're currently second place in the Western Conference, 1 game above the Lakers. Francesca, when does your season start?
The 16th?
Do you think you win your first game?
Probably, I'm not really sure.
So, what is your goal for this year?
To win most of our games and probably to score a lot more than I did last year.
So, how long have you been playing lacrosse?
This is my 2nd year.
And what position do you play?
Attack wing.
Do you score a lot, or do you get a lot of assists?
I get a lot of assists. I don't really score.
So, that wraps up our conversation with Francesca Papandrea.
Hello?